2K, and with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Dario Saric is out there with Murray, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And so here's Sacramento after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. 14 feet away. Shot by Levine, no good. And it's Houston's ball. MP scanning the floor. Three-pointer. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Levine for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Total confidence. Levine was ready to go.
Schroeder against MP. Pass to Şengün. Back to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 8. So it's Sacramento now. It's a 5-point game. Schroeder against MP. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
The Kings have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Schroeder passes to Saric. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Levine, just 4 to shoot. Over Thompson. Levine can't hit.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix. Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
4-3. Buries it from 3. He's got 15.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
Seeing where Houston is, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Levine gets the bucket.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
From deep, MP counted from distance. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Saric outside. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 20-5 run. And Şengün gets it to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, MP, covered by Schroeder. MP shot is good.
What an exceptional start for him, draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Misses the 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Eason finds Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Eason. To the paint. Here's MP. And there's the rejection. Up top, Schroeder. Still without a bucket. And another miss by Sacramento.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to MP. The kick to Durant. And here's MP. Pass to Şengün. MP outside. Houston needs to get off a shot. Eason. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 5 now.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. On the wing, DeRozan. To stop the drought. With the step back. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
A deep 3 from MP. Sacramento grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. And kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And that's now 25 points for MP.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to DeRozan. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Levine for 3. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 8.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 20. Now Levine, coming off a 28-point game against Memphis. Saric, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Levine for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 27 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Count it.
Velvety touch on the floater. It's clear Schroeder has a ton of confidence in his ability to score.
MP outside. And again, it's Houston.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They get it back. Schroeder with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Saric. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Really like how Saric uses his size and length to get after the offensive glass. So very good at crashing the board.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Durant. Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Jones, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Carter. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Here's Levine. 11 points in the game. 1:36 left in the first. Pass to Jones. The three is up. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
To the middle. Can they get it? Outside Carter. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Jones.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. Just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's MP. 33 points for him. The three. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 36 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Puts up a deep three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Houston cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. He's checked in for Okogie, and MP subbed in for Holiday. The Kings also with a sub. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for McDermott. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. MP is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. Here's Ellis. Shot to stop the run. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
The drive by MP. There's the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Sacramento making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. 41 points for MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Schroeder, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to Schroeder. Now DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got rebound number 11. Schroeder against MP. And the 17-footer goes down. MP's got 43 points.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Outside Murray, puts up a 3, connects from downtown.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
A deep 3 from MP. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. MP's got 46. Schroeder against MP. They kick it out to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan, guarded by Durant. It's good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
A deep 3 from MP. Rebound by the Kings.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A deep 3 from MP. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 49 in the game. You know, the more you watch Sengun, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Sengun.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP way outside. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Levine. Rebound by Van Vliet. Houston has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. Not going to go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
DeRozan with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Schroeder against MP. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
DeRozan against MP. Hauled in by the Kings. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 55.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Outside Murray. Levine feeling it out a bit. Another one falls for Sacramento.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. From the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. MP's got 57 points.
Nice work by MP. He gets to a spot and cashes in.
Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Schroeder passes to Levine. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. The three ball. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pulls it from 20. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Back to Schroeder. Outside for Levine. Sacramento again missing. And the Rockets' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's MP. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Schroeder. 10 points for him. Pass to Levine. Jones sets a screen. Shot by Levine, no good. MP against Schroeder. And here's MP from outside. And again! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
5 ticks left in the second period. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Houston running away with this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Poor Paolo. You never see an injury like this. Unfortunate part of the game. Hopefully he recovers as quickly as possible.
Yeah, he's a guy who hates to be off the court. The competitor in him will speed up his recovery.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Rockets.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Taking a look at Sacramento, Schroeder and Levine in the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. And it's Šarić in at the 5. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Another one falls! Amazing!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Well, the Kings shooting 40% from the field in this one. Schroeder with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Levine for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Sengun's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Schroeder with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. No good from 11 feet. And here's MP from outside. And good! There's another! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Saric, a screen on Thompson. Here's Levine for three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
It's Easton with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Murray after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And here's Schroeder outside. And another miss by Sacramento.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
A nice shot by MP.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Dennis Schroeder.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Kings have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Murray to win the drought. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. MP way outside. The long distance three is buried.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Saric outside. DeRozan a screen. Thompson with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's DeRozan after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. LaVine can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 25. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. Well, Sacramento is shooting just 35% from the floor. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
And it's Houston's ball. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. And here's MP from outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And here's MP from outside. And got it! Another basket! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
DeRozan outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Levine. To the right side. And here's Šarić for three. The Rockets pull it in. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And here's MP from outside. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Back to Ellis. Pass to Murray. They set the pick. Launches it. Kevin Durant with a rebound. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And here's MP from outside. And Houston, another three.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Ellis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal.
Another bucket. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And now we go courtside for the story on Dennis Schroeder. What's the situation, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a report from the Sacramento head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Allie, thanks for the report. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Eason. Okogie's checked in for Durant. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Schroeder. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
The shot. Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Pass to Ellis. Sacramento passing it around. And Schroeder with the three. Schroeder's got 13 now.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. The Kings shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Inside, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
MP with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Here's MP. Not this time.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Levine passes to DeRozan to the inside. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Lets it fly from 18. Another one falls for Houston.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to DeRozan. And the basket is good. DeRozan's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
19-footer. A nice shot by MP.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
DeRozan outside. On the wing, LaVine all alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And that's now 27 points for Zach LaVine.
LaVine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
MP with it. He's picked up by Ellis. And the basket by MP.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Pass to LaVine. Here's the floater. Okogie pulls down the board.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
LaVine against MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's LaVine for three. Knocks down the triple. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Schroeder against MP. Pulls up at the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Sacramento shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Schroeder against MP. Schroeder with it. Pass to DeRozan. With 2 seconds left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single. And with the fourth quarter upon him. Rockets making a change here. MP's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. DeRozan is checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Carter. Back to Ellis. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
They've got MP Smith out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Van Vliet in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Shot clock at 6. Carter, the pass to Jones. The 3 from DeRozan. Capella with a rebound. For Houston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. From deep, MP. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
The Kings have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Ellis passes to LaVine. Now DeRozan, covered by Smith. Lets it go from 14. Basket's good.
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Ellis. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Basket counts.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Kings have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. LaVine draws the double. To the middle. Here's Jones. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Jones sets a screen. Inside. Excellent D there from Capella. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. And the basket by MP.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
The Kings have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Levine with it. Finney-Smith's there. Tries it from 19. Ellis outside. Fires the 3.
Second personal foul.
Tate's checked in for Smith. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. MP drives in. Drops in the layup for 2.
Look at MP. Suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Jones.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Back to Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Houston working the ball around. To the paint. Here's MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
The Kings have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's MP. Van Vliet right side. Back to MP. Outside Finney-Smith. Down low. MP again.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here's Schroeder. Finney-Smith pulls it in. MP, the pass to Van Vliet. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Saric comes in for Jones, and it's Keegan Murray in for Ellis. Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Schroeder passes to Saric. On the wing, Murray. Outside Schroeder. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
MP finds Capella. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's MP. Covered by Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Van Vliet outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Saric. And the Kings shooting only 42%. Pass to Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Kept alive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Finney-Smith, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Kings, Dennis Schroeder, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Schroeder. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Back to DeRozan. No good there. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And they've now taken their first 2 games in this season series. They're playing with a lot of confidence against Sacramento.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
DeRozan down low. Finney-Smith's there. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now here's MP, covered by Schroeder. From deep, MP. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Schroeder outside. Capella with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And so Houston takes this one by a big mark.